Okay, sometimes some things don't work like you want them to. And in trying to get them to work, you hurt yourself and you hurt your assistant. So I suck. What happened was I was moving this big, huge rock that my husband had found many, many years ago, where we brought it in for an altar stone, and it never did actually get set up like that. So I think in the beginning parts of this video, I think I mentioned that. What ended up happening, even though I measured it, this space was not wide enough across to get it in enough to use it as an altar rock. That's where my assistant, Rob, hurt his back. I have now scratched this all up, which I know my hubby wouldn't be very, very happy about, but the problem being is he would have helped me to do it. But it goes to prove that really, even if you measure again and measure again and measure again to make sure it fits. I can still use this as the altar space. Not a problem there. But now, down here, I have a hearth. We managed to get it back down on the floor and do that. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Everything I do, I'm still sore from yesterday. Just a little bit of digging and moving dirt around, I'm still sore. So everything I do causes me to have pain. So I just do stop. Now, tomorrow, Sunday, not tomorrow, on my Sunday, I'm taking Sunday off. I'm possibly taking Monday off. So as well. So I am trying to get the loveliness of life sorted out and wonderful and that kind before it comes. But before much longer, I need to deal with this. I've got to put something back there for pussycats to go back up there. Anything. But it's a start compared to what it was before. It's a start. I have a hole. Yay, a hole. Okay, so again, I didn't get as much done as I would have liked to have got done, but I did get some things changed, and so that's good. Then discovered some things I wanted to do in the living room. It won't happen the way I want it to, so now I have to do some other changes. But I think the lesser of these evils, so that life is happy, happy, joy, joy. There's the matching one to this over by the TV, and it was supposed to go on the opposite side of the couch. Now, what happened was, I'm glad we didn't pull it out and try and put it in there. After today's debacle with the big ass rock, I decided to measure the space over there, under the axe there, and see, take some measurements of the shelf and everything, and then found out it wasn't going to fit. And I was like, that just seems to be the theme for the day is but anyways, what I decided to do was slide this shelf here behind me over some, because there's lots of space there. You can see the top for the whole setup beside it, so there's lots of space there. Slide it over, slide the couch over, and so that I can fit that shelfy unity thingy into the space, because that would be the lesser of all the evils. Because yeah, I tried thinking of a few things to go in there, but that seemed to be it. But I had to stop so I could have dinner, and then I got tired. Such is the foibles of fibro, etc. And arthritis, you start to hurt, and then you get, when you hurt, you get tired. But I did have a mess in the middle of my living room floor, so I just slid a part of the mess over. Now I can get around again, so that's good. And I'm in the process of cleaning off the mess I put on the couch. The basket is probably just going to end up sitting there again. But it's getting there. It's going. The right frame of mind to deal with all this clutter. Yeah, let's just call it clutter. With all this clutter is there now. I'm so tired. Is there now, so that's cool. The chrome cat foot. There's Cleo in the box. There you go. So yeah, pretty much a slow day, slow night here. I didn't get outside because today it was really rainy and kind of it was dark and gray and chilly, and then it started to rain. So I'm glad I got that bit of gardening done. And yesterday, before Rob left, he pulled the plants, my new plants, out from underneath the table and put them into the rain so they can get rained on. So just wrapping up things now, so that I can just call it a night and chill and maybe crochet. I found the crochet project, the skirt I was working on, before I lost internet. So I'm going to put that someplace where I can easily get at it, so I can finish it. It's a cool little pattern for a skirt, and so that'll be cool. So never a dull moment here in the cottage on the acreage. So everybody, I hope you have a good night. Bye. Okay, so it wasn't good night, and I was just trying to clean the couch off enough so Cleo can sleep on it again, and I was moving stuff. Whoops, just a second. Which makes accomplishing your work goals easier than ever. There we go. And so I'm sitting there moving books and papers and things off my couch. Whoops, wrong way. See? Cleaning off the couch. And looking at the paper. Now, I'm talking to my one brother, via texting, and I said something to him that I never thought would ever come out of my mouth, and yeah, he never thought I would ever say. I'm a paper person. I love paper. Paper is wonderful. It's an amazing thing, and I have a ton of it. But as I'm going through and moving this from the couch to someplace else to sort of store it, I have too much paper. I never thought I'd ever say that, because I never thought you could have too much paper. My husband is laughing at me now. My dead husband is laughing at me now. My first husband moved all my paper several times. second husband moved it twice. And it's finally in this business of trying to get my life in order. Because widowhood is quite different than being in a relationship with a person who lives with you. I knew not all the mess was his. I knew a ton of it was mine. He did teach me to be a bit more of a stuff in, just stuff. That's part of where all the clutter came from. Yeah, I have too much paper. I have to sort through it all. Life sucks. Ah, silly woman. Silly woman. So, anyways, wish me luck when I go to do that. One of the curses of being a writer, I guess. You know, you gotta have paper. Well, I guess not. Not just a writer in general, because a lot of people use this thing right here to do their writing on. I'm very old school and I like pen and paper. I like the feel of it. You know, I can write anywhere I want when I use paper. So, you know, a marker will go where a pencil and a pen won't go when it's wet. And you definitely taking your laptop in the bathroom while you're having a bath to, you know, have something to write on just in case you have a thought is not good. And if I use my phone, then I got to get it out of my phone. Whereas with just paper and a marker, I can just jot, or a pencil or something, I can just do on the piece of paper, and there it is. But I have paper in the basement. A Walmart bag of paper in the basement, and I have bits and papers and notebooks and things, so that ought to be interesting. Wish me luck. Okay, so this is where I left off today. This rainy day in May.